Okay, beautiful, beautiful day.
Is there any new calls you're looking at today?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to pull up now. I'm looking at my trade levels. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm
You
look
heard of this up here? You heard of this company called Rocket Labs?
Rocket Labs. Nah, I never heard of Rocket Labs.
It's like what Elon's doing, but like a diet version of it. Let me find
Hmm.
a ticker for you.
Okay. So last week we
Rocket
had
Labs, RKLB.
RKLV is the ticker.
Yeah.
All
And I've
right.
also been looking at like Indian index funds too, bro. Been doing pretty good this year.
The Indian market period is going to take off
Yeah.
because a lot of corporations are investing over in India and trying to expand their
Yeah.
production into India.
I was looking at some. I made like a watch list a year ago, but I didn't really understand the like if I would have put money in at that time, I would have been perfectly fine now. But I just didn't really understand how to let me
Right.
have a good day. How to exercise. Let me too. How to
Exercise.
exercise options properly, bro. So
Okay,
yeah, so I
okay.
got like a few companies I'm looking at, like, oh, okay, these are actually
So that
promising.
watch list, when you get that watch list, pull that up, and we could set some levels, some price levels for
Okay,
you, so you get some good entry and exit on
I
that
got
watch
it.
list.
So, but if we could write it down, or how I don't know how you share info on here. If you want me to just post it in general.
If you want to share that with me, if you want to share your watch list, you could put it in the Shockers Only chat. That's where we do the
Yeah.
private community stuff. The general chat is where I just put like general posts and all that kind of stuff to keep everybody informed what's going on. But anything involving exclusive, anything with the market, I'll probably try to put in the Shockers Only chat. And from there, or you could just straight up DM me your watch list on here, take a picture of it, and just send it to me, and then we could set some price levels for those companies.
I got
Got it? But
you.
let's see. This
Yeah.
week, let's see. We're gonna go over some of the price levels. Oh, hold on. Microsoft rejecting right here. I don't like what I see on this candlestick from Microsoft over here. We're gonna watch that closely. Let me see. Can help this out. So I'm in a little Microsoft call right now. 430.60 is gonna be the stop. I want to get above this 432.80 level. I want to see it close above there, but it looked like it's struggling to do that this morning, which is what I saw the Q's doing. I saw the Q's struggling this morning, but like it was recovering. Yeah, Apple had a nice little bounce back up, and the
It's
Q's
so weird, Mike.
putting in a 3 bar
Yeah,
right
elections is influencing it a lot. But once they make the official interest rate cut, then I feel like things are gonna be a lot different.
now. Yeah, that's what
We
I
get a
think. I mean, I think honestly, the way I've seen them play it in the past is that they'll have a news like that, something like that, set up to happen when everybody knows what's going to happen. And you gotta be careful because a lot of times after the news is released, they'll do like some kind of crazy dip on you because it was already anticipated news. It wasn't anything that was a surprise. But
I was
people,
already priced in.
yeah, some people already know it's priced in, so they know after the news comes out, then that's when a lot of people just start taking profit on the interest rates. So you gotta be careful with that. But the triple Qs is putting in a 3 bar right now to the downside, which is not good. So I want to see. I'm gonna make sure the triple Qs holds above 471.75. So I'm gonna put a little level in right here. Let's slide on over though. All right. So the price levels I had in last week, we had this Amazon. We're gonna check on Amazon and move this over a little bit.
I think the screen is paused.
Oh, inside the Discord. Hold on. All right, so yeah, we want this Q triple Qs to hold this support level right here at 471.74 this morning. If not, got to get out any short calls that you're in because we probably gonna have a push down. It already gave a little flash of that this morning before it did that recovery bounce. But let me see if there's a buying block down there. Let's see if there's a buying block on fair value gap. All right, so we put in some selling blocks this morning. Yeah, so That 470, 413 gonna be hard to break. I should have held my damn put, man. I had a put this morning, but it had pushed back up so quickly after that pull down. But I knew it was gonna be a pullback there. I should have been a little more patient. What time is it? 10:26. Should give that to 11 o'clock. What's Microsoft doing over here? Microsoft is still holding well. I think we're probably pulling back more so because Apple. Apple's the weak link today. They had a heavy pullback over the weekend. But let's go over these levels. Like I said, Amazon. I had Amazon last week. Amazon 171 is the entry. 176 was the call target one. Let's pull up the weekly chart so we can see how this all panned out last week. Let me hide my levels. Yeah, I don't get all these levels for free. All right. So last week, call out. Called. Enter Amazon at 171. Once we cross 171.40, you're supposed to enter that call back here for Amazon. And we got that entry perfectly, and we took profit at 176. As you see right here, it says Amazon 176 was the target one, and 179.80 was target two. We got both of those targets. Now we're in 184. Those Amazon long calls are up over 100%. They don't expire until January. So we could hold on to those with a lot of confidence. I might actually shed one because I have two contracts. So I might shed an Amazon contract if we break above last week's high 188. I'll shed a contract there and just hold one runner to see if we touch 200, because that 200 level is where Amazon rejected around before, if y'all remember, a couple of weeks back. It rejected right at there. It got up to $201.16, then it rejected heavy. So gotta make sure.
The round numbers are like a psychological numbers. A lot of people are short.
Yeah, there's a psychological levels. Like you going from $100 and the stock get up to $200, you could bet at that $200 level you're gonna get some resistance. At $150, you're gonna get resistance. At those, standout flat numbers is usually where that resistance is gonna come in on you. But
Let's set their pre-orders to like flat numbers.
Let's see if we're gonna.
That's how the market stomps them out too, bro. Because it'll go to 148, but not 150.
Right.
Like your order was like at 150 or some shit.
Oh shit.
They'll try to smack you off the last 20% or something.
Mm-hmm. That's how they get you out. But that's why if you're not in a long position and you didn't time the entry right, those pullbacks stop a lot of people out, because it's like, damn, they got in at the wrong time and they end up in a 40% loss. They gotta get out. Yeah. So. It's like religiously like that. So let's see if we got something going this week for Amazon that we could mess around with. Hold on. I say with Amazon, I wouldn't try to mess around with Amazon again if you're not in the call already. I wouldn't try to enter the call until you see us closing above 185.90. If we close above 185.90 level here on Amazon, then let me make the chart bigger for you. If we close above this 185.90 level here on Amazon, then I can see entering a call right there. So we'll adjust for Amazon the new call entry. Oh shit, Microsoft must be breaking down. Hold on. Gotta adjust some positions real quick because we got a little breakdown happening right before our eyes. I'm down 8% in this position. Do I want to see if it could hold? Do I want to hold any longer? We're down 8% in the Microsoft call. Let's see if this candlestick closes below this level. Where we at? Yeah. I'm gonna touch it again as soon as I said the alert, ain't it? I want to see if it closes below here. All right, we'll put the 430 support level on Microsoft, and we'll come back to that. That thing like it's trying to break down. So there's Amazon. Let's look at the Qs really quick. Gotta do a status check. Oh, the Qs is breaking down. Man, should have held my Q put. I had a triple Q put this morning. The VIX is shooting right back up. The VIX just shot up. 1750 is the resistance level for the VIX, though. Let's see if it closes above there. If we get above 1765, I'll put that alert. Now I'll be like, yeah, we definitely got to get out of any short calls. But Amazon, for re-entry, I would say 185 will be the new call entry for Amazon, 185.92. If you were looking for a call, your first target in that call, I will make the first target this high right here at 188.47. Can make that a target. 189, the ultimate take profit. So target one could be 188.47. And your second target would be that 189.40. Now, remember, you're setting these levels with the wicks. So we're using the strat, and we're using the weekly levels, and we're using the wicks to set our entry and exit levels based on the contract. But remember, these are contracts that are expiring months out. This is not a 1 week contract or a 2-day contract. You cannot do that with a weekly level. If you have a stop set on a weekly level and you're doing a daily contract, by the time you hit that stop, your contract probably be down 80%. So don't do that to yourself. So we got call stop. If we get in that 185.90, I like to keep my stop short. If we get in that 185.90, the first stop out would be, we will stop out at, oh yeah, we gotta go. The market's tanking right now. Hold on, y'all. Market is trying to tank right now.
That shit look crazy as hell.
Cut the losses early. Cut the losses early as possible. I typically don't even like trading on Mondays. But this fucking Qs, man, that shit just juked me out, dog. I was in those puts, bruh. Let's see. They did me dirty just now. Alright, let's see how they play from here. I'm pretty confident the market should have a nice little pullback from here. But you never know. You never know. So we had to adjust that real quick. We in put mode right now on the market. back to the original sentiment from this morning, which was puts for me. Now for puts, we don't want to see the Qs close above this 471.90 level, and we wanted to get below 469 first, and then 468.30 is what we'll look for. All right, back to the Amazon chart. Amazon, this is Amazon right here. Let's see. Hope I can see everything just fine. But yeah, Amazon right here, we'll say if we get in the call at 185, I was going to say our stop level was, where did I put it? This level right here. We're going to stop out at 182.50. That will be our stop out level on Amazon. All right, so we'll change this to 182.50 on the call out chart. SMH, let's go through the SMH real quick. Let's see how that played out for us. SMH was 222 call entry, 226 take profit. So we got in on the SMH. We saw those levels. I want you to be. We got in at around 222 last week. Yeah, right here. And the take profit was at 226. We wrote it up to 226. And then 231 was the second target, and we got our second target at 231. Took profit there. Blue passed it all the way up to 238, but it's all right. We're not worried about that. This is why. Because you have pullbacks like this right back down to your levels where we entered at. Yeah, we missed that run up to 238. Took profit at 232, but that was a nice profit on that SMH run right there. And these are weekly positions. So you could take your profit once you get your 30%, which I like to have as my target, 30+%. Or you can dollar cost, or you can just hold the position out and look for your ultimate level, whichever that level that may be. I don't think you should do that. I think you should take your profit when you get it and look for a less risky position to re-enter on and enter that way. So if you make $1,000 on a position and you only put $500 in initially, out of that $1,000, maybe take $500 again and find a new position instead of keeping the whole $1,500 exposed into whatever position you're in at the time. Makes no sense to do that. It's just so much risk. Anytime you can shed risk, shed risk. That's why I get that. Anytime you can shed risk, shed the risk. All right, so SMH, we at 232 right now. Let's see. The new level of entry for SMH is going to be 234.89. At 234.89, we'll enter SMH. If it gets back below 230, I want to say 232, we'll stop out. That'll be the stop if you enter at 234.80. 232.20 stop. And then we can have, get rid of these levels, get these out the way. It's from another trade. Then we can have a take profit level at 237 on SMH, right here at 237.50, perfect level. Take some profit. And then the second target, oh shit, this gotta be the entry. Why did I pick that? It's gotta be green. And the second target, let's see why I put that line there. Is that connected to any wick? All the way back there. Okay, so this could be the second target. 239.25 will be the second target. 242 ultimate take profit if we're in a long call. So the SMH, I want to jump in a call that's like a week out in expiration. I mean, not a week. I like a 3 months out in expiration, a weekly contract. So 3 months or more out in expiration. Find an SMH contract that expires somewhere around like January, February from right now. And look for a contract that's in the 240 or above range and strike price. And you should find some in a nice price range for you that's affordable, not too expensive. I'm already in the SMH call. I jumped in from the 220 level. We took some profit on that first push. I'm still holding one contract. I might dollar cost average into it if we pull back down to this 231 level. This 228 level. Like dollar cost average into my long SMH call. Wow. So the new SMH levels, we got 234, 89 entry, 237, 50 target. Yeah, 237.50 target. And then we're going to say 239.25 ultimate take profit on the SMH calls. We'll stop out of that position at 232.21. Let's say 232.15. Can't get it closed below there or she got to go. AVGO. They took off last week, boy. AVGO went crazy last week.
SPY printed a 312 on the 30-minute.
What? Let me see.
312 bearish.
312. I was gonna say, don't say bullish because I'm in a put.
But it waked up. It waked up on that 2 candle pretty hard.
That's what I'm seeing right now. The Q's didn't. You said on the 30-minute.
On the 30-minute on the SPY.
And the same thing on the Q's.
That's crazy.
They both put in the 312 bearish. Let's see if the 312 holds, man. I'm in the puts, man. I want that thing to play out for me now. It got to hold. The Qs, I need the Qs to hold below 471.74. It can't close above there no more. That 312, that's 312 pattern, the 3, the 1, and the 2.
SPY is above. SPY is trading above that bearish weekly pattern trend line that it was at for a while. Is above it now. Mostly everything is above it now. Tesla was the first one about 2 weeks ago.
The trend line?
Yeah. It's trading above the trend line now.
Yeah. Like I said, as time passes, that trend line keep coming down. So if the market even starts going sideways, it'll break a downtrend or uptrend if it holds sideways for long enough.
Right.
But, listen, today, I just need a triple Qs to touch 469.40 for me, and I'll take my profit and I'll leave them alone. They juked me this morning. I jumped in the put this morning, and I stopped out real quick because I saw that reversal coming on that wick. That wick looked crazy. I was like, yeah, no. But it's Monday, and this is why I'm breaking one of my rules right now, which is probably why I just took that loss, because I don't like trading on Mondays.
Mondays, bro.
Crazy, Mondays, they don't follow candlesticks. Monday candlesticks don't follow rules a lot of the time.
None.
They march to the beat of their own drum, bro.
Microsoft was looking to break out.
It was, but then it broke down.
It's been in a weekly downtrend since July 1st, but it started an uptrend on August 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And those 2 trend lines are about to meet probably about end of this month, beginning of October.
Just do it towards the end of this week for me. And I could jump into some calls tomorrow. But today, I'm playing high risk against my rule puts on QQQ. I was going to jump in on the Microsoft on that pivot too, but I ain't messing. Microsoft has some strong momentum behind it recently, so it's probably going to catch support quick. We could touch 426 on Microsoft though, and get a bounce from there. That wouldn't even be that bad of a pullback. Nvidia.
Spy just dropped down. Spy just dropped down on this.
Nvidia just putting the 2 down on the 30. It keeps wicking, right? Yeah, it's crazy. The wicks are wild this morning, but let me see the support level for me on Qs. Let me see the level. The next level down on Qs for me is 468.39. It could get there. It just got to stop doing this little bounce shit that it's doing. At 470 psychological, so it's trying not to break 470 on the triple Qs. I don't know what SPY is at. Let me look at SPY really quick before we get back to AVGO. SPY is bouncing off of 560.50. SPY has a strong support level of 560. It bounced right off my 559.92 level, which was a call level on the way up. Now on the way down, that's going to be a put take profit target. If you wanted to enter puts on SPY, you shouldn't enter puts until SPY closes below 560.40. If SPY closes below 560.40, that's more of a comfort zone to enter puts and be more confident that you're going to get 559.40 and then 558.81. Those would be the 2 levels to look for on SPY puts if you're going to jump in today, right now. Short position. Yeah. All right. So AVGO, back to this Broadcom chart. Broadcom, we had an entry at 142. It was beautiful. Missed it though. I didn't take this one. We missed this one. We came all the way up to this 166 level. Rejected. So for me, Broadcom, if Broadcom could show that it's going to hold 160.50, 160.50 was another call entry level for Broadcom. And we could ride that up to 166. So I'm going to put 160.50 for Broadcom as a call entry level. Yeah. And we're going to ride up to 166.93 as that next level of resistance. Now, we got Fed interest rate decision coming up on Wednesday. But like I said, I think everybody anticipates the cut. They just don't know how much of a cut. And either after that, because it's so anticipated and known already, what I tend to see with things that are reports that are very much known is that a lot of it was priced in beforehand. So if we get any kind of push going into that Fed decision, I can anticipate a sharp pullback really quick afterwards. If we get any kind of over-exaggerated push while he's talking. But let's listen to what he says. If they do a 0.5 basis cut, I think that's worthy of the market to push off of versus the 0.25.
Elizabeth Warren is calling for a 0.75 basis point cut.
Yeah, see, that'll be a little extreme because then people are gonna get scared about recession. Like, why are they cutting so much so fast? Are we that late? So they gotta be. It's a careful. It's a thin line they gotta walk, but I think the 0.5 would do the market justice. 0.75 might scare people. Yeah, that's a good stop. So we'll take the Broadcom 160 entry, 166.90 target 1, 169.70, 5 target 2, and we'll say 156 is the stop for this position. 156. 156.60. 156.60. We'll stop up out of there. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, let me damn. Why they doing my camera like that? How they keep blacking out? I ain't never seen no shit like this. Alright, I'm gonna turn the TikTok off because TikTok acting funny. Funny with my money. Alright, anyways, we're good. The TikTok is down. 166, and then 169, 156, 60 stop. Okay, that's AVGO. That's the Broadcom play. 156.60. We're going to make this a red. Dun, dun. And this is another take profit level. The QQQs. Let's look at the triple Qs real quick. Triple Q still trying to bounce. These wicks they're putting in is crazy, boy.
Good morning, trappers.
Good morning, my guy.
What we doing today?
Ain't shit. Trying to scalp off of Q's real quick, but Q's is trying to chop me up this morning, boy. Yeah, they trying to chop me up with the heavy ass down wicks. They putting in these long ass bottom wicks on the 30.
What, you trying to get a put?
Yeah, I jumped in the put, and it keeps putting in these wicks.
Yeah, them wicks crazy.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, it going down $2 and bounce right back up to the whole dollar, and it's like, what's going on here?
Hell yeah.
I don't like it. But I think we're going to pull down just based off how things looking. I think a lot of this bouncing is based off of that. Let me see if we got any strong buying blocks. We don't even got a strong buying block until we get to my take profit at 469.30.
I'm in there with you, but we're above all the trend lines, so you gotta watch. So of course they're gonna wick. So take your profits.
Yeah, nah. If I get in profit, I'm taking it. If we get 469.50, I'm out, boy. Taking that.
Right. I gotta reconform my brain because I was bearish for like the last month, right? So I gotta remember we're above trend lines, Greg. Look for bullish plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Try to see if we catch bounces, but the way we pulled back this morning off the weekend, I thought for sure we was gonna have a little pullback early through the first half of the day, which is we are doing. It's just chopping around a lot. That's it.
Yeah, it's Monday too.
Yeah, That's what I just said to G earlier. I said I do not like trading Mondays for this very reason. All the traders, everybody in the stock market genius start trading today.
Right.
Today and Friday. But the triple Qs, I'm doing the charting, I'm doing the weekly reset of the levels. I just did AVGO. The new entry on AVGO is if we close above 160.50, ride that thing up to 166.93 on the call side.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at the put side. I always gotta look at the put side. What am I doing? I'm tripping. So
did you chart Google?
Nah, not yet. I didn't get to Google yet. Yeah, they on the list though. I didn't get down to them yet. AVGO. If we were going to jump in the put, I would jump in the put at, you could enter the put right here.
I have a question.
What's up?
I'm new, so I'm trying to learn and get used to the lingo, but you keep saying you don't like trading on Mondays. Is there a day that you would recommend for a beginner to look and try to learn the market?
Tuesday through Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday and Friday is a lot of volatility. It's a lot of choppiness enters the market because people are entering positions coming out of the weekend. Some people are exiting, and then before the weekend starts, people trying to enter stuff to swing through the weekend, and some people trying to get out of stuff before the weekend starts. So Tuesday through Wednesday, you have more of a, I guess, steady move in the market, showing you which way the market is trending for the week, and then that's where you'll get your more consistent moves. But if you're looking for the rapid jump, some people like this kind of volatility, like jumping all over the place because they're jumping in and out of trades every 2 minutes. But that's not how I like to trade. I like long-term trades. So looking for the best entry to get in on a position that I could hold for at least a couple months or until I get 30% profit, whatever comes first. But that jumping in and out of the trades is it'll kill your account real quick.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So we got 156 put entry. Yeah, that's where I would enter the put right here.
Right now he's on a nice pullback though.
What?
AVGO.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm putting in I got the call entry. The call entry 160.50. Stop out 156, but the put entry would be this 155.40 area. I like that. Take profit 154, dollar cost average in at 154. I would get out by 149.80 for sure. So those are gonna be my put levels on AVGO. So put entry. Put entry could be 155.40. Catch it a little early. Could dollar cost average in or take profit at 154. After 154 though is when that big drop comes to 149.80 level. If you get in the put, you want to stop out if we get above that 156.60. So I'll put 156.70 on the put side. All right, let me look at the triple Qs real quick because I'm in a position on them. A long position. Let me look at their short chart. Let me see something. Still holding on that little bounce. All right, we just put in a selling block on the 30-minute on the triple Qs. For the Qs, what I had call entry before at 458. Oh no, I had this. Something was wrong with this one. I remember. Something was wrong with this call out here. All right, so the new levels, the new entry on the triple Qs. If we close above 474.20, I'll say that would be a call entry. Can have a target at 476. Stretch this thing out. 476.14 is a good take profit level for that entry. Then we're going to look at a stretch to that 478. That would be nice. That would be nice if we got the 478. If you want to try to push it for ultimate take profit and go for the gusto, you could try to hold out till 480. But after 480, I'll definitely go and wait for re-entry after that. Call stop out. If we got in at 471.74, we will stop out of that call. What's the closest wick I could find? You gotta go. Okay. Let's say that 468 level. That 460. 474. No. That's too far. If we get in that 474, we really should be out by 4. That's kind of short though. 473.30. That's a short stop. Hell of a short stop. I'll put it down to 4.
I could break. My bad.
Nah, go ahead. I said I could pull it down to 473 to stop. The spot could break what?
A spike could break below 559.50. It has a lot more room to run down.
Yeah, we had a wild push up last week. That was a crazy rally we had last week. We engulfed the whole previous week's candlestick. That was a negative candlestick. So we have a lot of room to wiggle around and still be a 1 bar on the weekly, honestly. The Qs could go all the way down to 450, 452 and still be a 1 bar on the weekly. That's crazy, right? So get ready for a little dance off. They're going to dance with us. Especially with interest rate decision coming out this week, it's going to be a lot of dancing around, I feel like. The triple Qs, I got to call out some put levels, though, because we got to be ready for both sides. We don't take one side bias over here. So if we close below, what was the stop out? 473. So if we close below 468.50, I'll call 468.40. We'll call that put entry. You're going to time it off of this wick that we got on the week of August 26th. That's going to be the put entry right there, the bottom of that week. And then we could ride the wave down to pretty comfortably down to our first take profit down here, which would be 465.76. That's actually a beautiful move. That's the kind of moves the downside brings you to, those rapid, sharp pullbacks. That's the thing. That's how people make a lot of money on puts. That's why some people love being bearish, boy, because puts pay. Puts do pay. But they risky, too. And the next level after that, I have on the weekly, honestly, is this 461 level. You got 461 here as a pretty decent support from this wick back here on June 10th. That's where I got that level from. I'll be out by 461. Shit, if I get to put in on triple Qs at 468, I'm in a put now. So let that thing go down to 4. Let that thing run down to 461. We're gonna be up like 300, 400%. Especially if it happens within this week. Yeah.
Wild, bro.
That'll be wild. But it really want to be, because look at the candlestick from last week, bro. We came all the way up from 450. We at 470. Huh?
What are you putting in?
I'm in a put right now on a triple Q. So a put that expires, I think I put my put that expires in like 2 weeks. Let me see what the contract expires at. I got one that expires next week. And one that expires, let me see. Oh no, that's my call. If we get down to 468, I'm taking profit on my long call. My call that expires in March is up 10% right now. I could sit on that. I'm not going to jump in and out of that. Did y'all see my baby IIPR today? You know, we hit 131. IIPR looking beautiful. long-term cannabis play. I was like, but
I ain't even paying attention to it.
yeah, nah, my baby be moving. So what? Silver is the new AI play. I gotta read that article and see what they're talking about. If we do a QQQ put, yeah, I'm in that short one. I'm in that short one, the 460. I don't got a long Q put yet. If we get below 468.39 though, I'm gonna enter a longer Q put. I'm gonna enter one that expires a couple of weeks out. The one I got now expires next week. But if we get below 468.39, I'm gonna try to look for one that expires like a month out and see how much profit I could get on that on this pullback. If we could get down to 461, I'll take profit on the monthly. But entry at 468. First take profit or dollar cost average end price is gonna be 465.76. And then we're going to go ahead and say take profit 461.75. Ultimate take profit. And with a stop, if we get in the put at 468, I'm going to be stopped out that put by 470.50. Short stops, extended take profits, but discipline to all the levels. If you hit a take profit and you got multiple contracts, take some profit. That's the only way this strategy is going to work. If you get greedy and start trying to hold stuff longer than you should or hold it past the target levels, you're putting your portfolio at risk for heavy pullbacks and not locking in gains. So yeah, the triple Qs, we make that a weekly contract. Yeah. NVIDIA. You said you want to look at Google, right, G?
Yeah.
All right, Google. Last week we had a call entry on Google at 154. We was looking for take profit at 159.60 and 161. It almost gave us the 159.60. Didn't quite give it to us before it started rejecting. So now, if you're not in the position at all and you're looking for an entry, you could look for a close above 159.60 as your call entry. I'm going to keep 161. Let me see. No. Your first target take profit on that position is going to be this 162. I'll put 162.12. We'll change this to the new entry at green. Boom. And this is going to become the stop out.
You said 162.12?
Yeah, 162.12 target. And then ultimate, that was target profit target number 1. Ultimate target, I got marked up. I got a level marked up at 164.48. So we'll say 159.60 entry, 162.12. Target 1, 164.48. Target 2. And your stop out, if you got in at 159.60, you'll want to stop out if we get below 157.60 or 157.50. I'll even say 157.50. Now on the put side, if we're getting in on the put side, 154 is a good put entry. Oh wait, where did I put that at? Did I write that in the wrong line? I did. That's how that happened last time. 164, call stop, 157, 150. Okay. Call put entries 154. Scientific with this shit, man. 153.13 will be target one. I put that in there. Now, when entering these positions, y'all be doing y'all trailing stops. You got to remember to do your trailing stops once you enter these positions, especially when we're entering positions that have contracts that expire a couple months out. You got to set that trailing stop loss in your positions. I mean, that trailing stop loss, or where you're going to take profit. So you don't ever end up back into the red on a position that you're in profit on. That's one of the most crucial things in these longer positions versus what you're going to do in a short position. Short position, you either in or you're out by a certain price or percentage. But these longer positions, because we hold them for a longer period of time and the theta comes day by day, you want to make sure you are adjusting your targets as the weeks progress if you're still in holding positions.
QQQ printing a 3-bar on the 15th.
3 down or 3 up?
Man, look like it's a 3 up.
Oh, man. Another 3-bar today. It's 2 3-bars today. That's some real Monday movement. We got put target 153.13 and then 151.16. Stop out of that put. If you get into it, you should stop out by 155.70. Let's look at these QQQ. Let's go look at these charts real quick, man. What's happening over here? What is really going on here? Right back at the level, 471.70. Goodness gracious.
Crazy. So they want to play with people Monday today, man.
Yeah, they know Monday is when they gonna catch people.
People so eager to trade.
Yep, get back in the market after last week. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah. Yo, G. What's going? Hey, what the Hurricanes did this weekend, kid?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, I want Dolphins to get Cam Ward.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, shit nice, but what the fuck happened this weekend, bro?
Yeah, the Canes are serious.
Kid, how you up and you did some bullshit like that?
Who?
The Hurricanes.
What they did?
What you call it? They gave the ball back the last minute.
For real?
Yeah. Did they?
Huh?
Hold on. I think they gave the ball back.
No, the Canes won 62-0.
Hold on, which game I was watching, kid?
What the hell?
No, my
Canes
bad. It was
clean
another
them.
game. My bad. It was another game, kid. What game that was? These niggas up them near 27 to I think it was 27 to 24 or some shit. Which game that was? Some nigga caught a pick the last minute, kid, take it to the house, 20 seconds left on the clock. I was like, oh.
It's crazy.
Damn, what the hell? What game that was, dog? I'm trying to remember. That was a good game too. I keep forgetting, boy. I be watching too much football games, kid. I can't remember all these names. But I ain't gonna lie. One thing about the Kings, boy, they line always gonna be good.
What y'all talking about? College football?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't be watching college football like that.
Nah, you got to. That's the young niggas, boy, coming into play.
You know what's so crazy? College football in this country used to be exponentially bigger than the NFL. So much so that the NFL would have a game every year where they played the best college football. So the Super Bowl team would play a compilation of the best college football players. Like the Super Bowl winning team.
Oh, really?
They did that shit for like 30, 40 years straight.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Right. And the NFL was only made because college football was here way before the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
People wanted to still continue watching players after they left college. You know?
Okay.
Football was just an extracurricular activity in college.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it grew a big fanfare.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like college football was way bigger in this country. That's why they consider it like that old white money, and they still done that run that shit.
Yeah, the NFL for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everything is bouncing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. Looking, Nvidia ain't never really going anywhere today. Nvidia's literally been sideways.
Yeah.
The Qs, oh shit.
I ain't even paying attention to Nvidia right now. Until Nvidia get above that 119 level, I'm not gonna pay attention.
Right. Google's been holding. Apple and Microsoft will have to be the ones bouncing. Yeah, gotta be Microsoft.
Microsoft bouncing, but not so much for Apple.
Yeah. Gotta take the pulse to see what the VIX is doing. The VIX is still pushing up. Slowing down a little bit, but it was still going up.
So as of August of this year, NFL teams can sell shares to private equity funds.
Yeah, they passed that like last week, I think.
Yo, the next step is us, man.
You're gonna be able to buy shares in the teams.
I'm buying shares in the Dolphins, man.
Facts.
But that happened August 28, 2024 this year. Damn, a couple weeks ago they released.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was a couple weeks ago. That was on the news. That was a big thing. They was talking about it on CNBC and everything.
Wow.
They're the last major sports league to do that. Baseball had already done it. Basketball does it.
$1,000 puts on the Dolphins every game.
Fuck you.
I'm putting puts on the Dolphins. Straight puts on the Dolphins, boy.
That's wrong, though. That's wrong.
Mike, the Jets not too far behind them.
Chill, man. We got a bright future. We got a bright future, man. We out here catching W's. Dolphins is losing right now.
Nvidia got a bright future, not the Jets. The Jets is like the Jets. I compare them to what the old company. Old company.
The Jets is like Apple, boy.
Nah. The Jets is Yahoo.
Yahoo, nah, not Yahoo.
That's crazy.
Yahoo was a shit, boy.
The Dolphins is like Apple, like always been around, up and down.
Oh my, no, they're not. Oh my god.
Very strong outlook, you know.
The Dolphins, Dolphins is like.
I give Houston Texans Nvidia.
You know who the Dolphins is like? The Dolphins is more like a. Dolphins is like a company that used to be good in like the 70s. What was y'all like GE or something? Like y'all had y'all time a long time ago.
I was gonna say that about the Jets, but General Electric's actually coming back right now.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we are GE. I was gonna say that's why I didn't want to call y'all GE either, because GE starting to make a comeback. The Jets is probably more like GE. We used to be hot and we fell off for a while, but now we're coming back, boy.
No, I got it. Dolphins is Microsoft.
No, definitely not. Why would you ever say such a thing? What are you talking? What?
For sure, I like that.
Not even close.
You're right.
But always a bad quarterback, kid. Always.
Who?
I said we always had a good team, but a bad quarterback. No quarterback is bad. We can't catch a break with the quarterback, boy.
That's usually the case.
We're just like Microsoft because we had a quarterback who's arguably the best quarterback of all time, but got outshined by Joe Montana, who's Steve Jobs and Apple, right? So like so Microsoft it fits us because you
trying to compare Dan Marino.
He's like it's a Bill Gates, yeah.
Okay. No, not going with that. Terrible comparison.
They got a key on the board.
The Q's trying to chop me up today. They cannot break through this selling block, man.
Nah. I'm about to get out this put. I ain't got in the spot for it.
Me too.
They got me.
I'm trying to get a Microsoft play, boy. Trying to continue the trend.
They pulled it down earlier, act like they was pushing up, chop down. I think we're making a lower high right now. I don't think we're going to make a higher high than earlier. But
Microsoft's slightly pushing up.
It's still going to chop you up today. Microsoft putting in the 3-bar right now.
Shit, I'm trying to get
on the 30.
Back to 433. I'm trying to get 433 today. I ain't looking for much.
I was never looking for much to start with. Every time I jump in and look for something, pivot the opposite direction. So that's why I do not like Mondays, boy. They do not, and it's trading within the range. It's not trading like the Qs are trading off a level. They're trading within this tight ass range between 471 and 474, and they keep dropping down. I think they're gonna hold 471, and they keep dropping down to 469, 60, 80, testing down there. Like what?
When you look at just about any chart from the weekly level, a 5-year-old could predict the direction.
If you're doing it, the further out you go, that's why I tell people get macro.
Right. When you just look at it from a weekly level, a 5-year-old could predict the direction. It's just like, it's obvious.
Look at the monthly candlestick. Look at the wick we got in right now on the monthlies. Ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the monthly on the MACD just printing a light green though.
Right.
Yeah, to what?
Be careful.
No, on the MACD, on the Q, what you looking at 2 up on? What chart are you looking at?
Oh my bad.
I'm looking at
on Microsoft monthly.
I'm looking at
monthly on the MACD is light green this month.
The Q's on the monthly too.
Nah, Q's on the monthly is on the 1-bar.
Nah, you're talking about the MACD though.
Oh, the MACD, nah, it ain't green.
That thing getting weaker.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Last time it did it for 2 months, and then it started to bounce back on the 3rd month. It did that in April and May, and bounced back in June. It had 2 weak months, and right now we're putting in 3 weak months. So this would be the bounce back month. If we was gonna bounce back, it would have to be September, which is typically not known to be a bounce back month.
Now with this rate cuts coming,
so
the monthly MACD ain't been red since June 2023.
It's been a long time.
Okay, now.
Hold on now.
Might have a put ready.
All right, the Q's putting a 2 up on the 30. After putting in the 312 to the downside. Let's see if that 312 plays out, G. Oh, you said you got out already, right?
I didn't get out. I'm still in it.
I'm still in it, dog. I'm down 30%, but we still holding. Let's see. Because I already knew this is a high risk Monday trade, so I already know my risk tolerance has to be much higher than normal on a Monday, because I already know this is what to expect. And if your risk tolerance isn't higher than normal, it's easy to get shaken out of position. Like how I got on my put earlier. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot it's Monday. Why did I get on my put? I took a put right off of open. It took that crazy dip, and then it bounced all the way back up. I was like, oh, let me get up out of here. But nope, look what it did. It came right back down. So it's like you just got to give it more time to play out. But the downtrend is the downtrend for the day. If you look at the hourly and the 4 hour, we in the downtrend. The daily was in the uptrend. The daily was in the uptrend. That would be the thing that would reverse it, if anything. The daily and the weekly are in the uptrend, with the monthly in the downtrend. So, like I said, that's why I'm looking for a quick scalp put. It's not something to hold on to for too long. I just wanted to get down to this level real quick, but it just keeps playing. Just give me my 468.30, and I'll be gone. I'll leave you alone, Q's.
Green on this photo.
Wasn't there a selling block? Oh yeah, we in a selling block on the 15. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with SPY. Let me look at my levels. The levels. Back to my levels real quick. So we did Amazon, SMH, AVG, OQs. We did Google. Eli Lilly.
If you look at SPY on the weekly, it triple top. It look like on a daily, it look like it's triple top.
Yeah. You gotta be careful right here. I knew that bullish push we had was gonna come, but now at this levels, you gotta reanalyze for a second, do some reanalysis. But Eli Lilly, I'm already in my Eli Lilly position. I don't think anyone else is, so I'm gonna take that off of here. And we could put another company in there. We did Google. What is Coinbase doing today?
Nothing as usual.
Because I had Coinbase on the list. The call entry for Coinbase was 160. Take profit was 162.12. You would have took profit this morning. You got in at 160. 162.12 came. Would have been going. Gave it 163. So missed that play. Oh no, tripping. I'm looking at Google. Coin, you get in at 160. You're supposed to take profit at 175. So that is supposed to be a contract that's at least 3 months out. That's a weekly contract. So you want to go 2 months out with that. We know those Coinbase contracts can be expensive though. But I'm gonna leave those levels in here because it's just crossing across that entry right now, 160.80. So if you want to take that Coinbase position, let me see what the contracts look like right now.
Coinbase is something I would buy under 120 nonstop.
If it dropped under 120, oh yeah. For sure.
Nonstop.
For sure.
Gear it up. White hat, gear it up.
All right, so let's put Coinbase up here. So Coinbase, we get some contracts that are, let's say 2 months out, 2 to 3 months out. Let's say the November 15th. The $200 costs $800. Goodness gracious, these contracts are ridiculous. $800 for a $200 call that expires in November. They try to keep people. They try to keep somebody away.
Yeah.
It must be me because I don't want to get. Because I ain't trying to buy that. Oh, if you go 90 days out, you would have to go all the way up to $300 to get a contract for under $200.
And a month later, that same $800 contract you was looking at worth about 3 bands.
Yeah. A $300 contract on Coinbase that expires in December. I'm already in a long coin contract, so this is for anybody that's not in it. I'm already in mine. My joint is down right now.
I ain't even get on mine yet.
Nah, you didn't jump in the long call on coin. Let me see if I sold it, because I think I was supposed to sell it. Nah, I didn't sell it. This shit is down. But like I said, the expiration's in January, so I got time on it. That's the only thing about these long contracts. You could get time for the recovery. You just gotta have your identify the key levels that you know we can't break below. Like for me, that key level for me on coin is like 150s. I needed to stay above the 150s. So as long as coin stays above the 150s, I'm gonna stay in my long call. And it seems like it's been holding that area. If we get back to 170, I think that 170 area, our dollar cost averaging, I might get another contract up there. But I got the Coinbase $400 January call. That's the one I bought. You can get that for $120 right now.
Let me see. Coin what?
January 17.
Uh-huh.
The $400.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Things on sale, boy.
Sale. Super sale.
For real, let me see. I'll probably look at the 330s. The 330s are like 214 right now. Even the 300, 315. That's not a bad price. I'm gonna put that on my watch list.
Yeah, put it on the watch list.
I jump on the $300 ones.
Keep an eye on that.
But the main one I'm paying attention to is the one for 2026. For December 2026, the $500 calls.
How much are those?
Right now, they $2,400.
Sheesh.
They down 40%.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one more dip. Boy.
But one of those, that's a beautiful position to be in, because you know where crypto's going in the next 2-3 years, bro. So it's like you just, you know, like if you could set yourself up in a contract or two, in a Coinbase contract that expires 3 years out, and the strike price could be $400, it's okay, because you know it's going up from 160.
I already know.
So, but I'm gonna keep that Coinbase prices the same, because those were good entries. The entry for my put is if we get below 150, 147.60 is the entry for coin puts. But hopefully we don't even see that number. Let me see. What's the Q's doing? Okay, the Q's still playing around over here at this 472 level. I think we're about to put in a higher low though. Let's see if they break this selling block that we're in. You see that selling block, G?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if we break that selling block. I think the top of that selling block, they will have to close above 472.60. So I don't want to see it closing up there.
Bro, Mike, I'm looking at the monthly SPY chart right now, right?
Yeah.
And like, it hasn't been at 150 since April of 2013, which is the summer when Bitcoin took its first boom. And if you go look at the chart, it takes a crazy boom every time Bitcoin went up. And dating back to 1993, it always corrected around 150, right? And it was even getting ready to do that shit again leading up to 2013. You can see it was consolidating. But once Bitcoin took off, it took off. Like, SPY is like, if you look at it from the monthly chart, right, and you was just like not an economic dude, you just totally analytical, you would say this shit is ridiculously overbought. Ridiculously.
So you said SPY 150 where? Where you say 150? What are you talking about?
In 2013.
And what about it back then?
13. Well, on a monthly?
No, I'm just saying how it never really went too far above that. Like, since then, it's gone up from 150 all the way to where it's at now, around the 560 area. And that's within That's within what 11 years. The 11 years prior to that, it didn't go up that much. It would go up and correct, but it would not go up about 400, 500%. And the only difference in technology I could say is fucking blockchain, and that's why Nvidia making a whole bunch of money, the graphic card and shit. I don't know. I think the stock market boom has a lot to do with blockchain technology, and they're not talking about that.
It has a whole bunch to do with crypto and blockchain technology. I'm almost positive of that. And now AI is going to push it even more. So if you look, there was a whole time frame where the high, let's say, but you have to go far, far back if you're looking for trends like that and seeing how it broke out and what happens after it breaks above its high that has been consolidating below for a while, like over a decade. You have to go probably back into like the 60s, 50s, and see what the highs were around those times. And then when it broke the highs, how much did it jump by in percent? Was it like a 50% jump? Was it a 100% jump in value? Because you got to remember the SPY trading below $100. If it goes from, $50 to $100, that's a 100% jump in the SPY. So those prices were a little bit different back then. I would have to go and look at the old chart to see what the jumps were typically like when it broke new highs. How fast or how far did it jump up in percentage? I know that 2000 time, that was a stall out time from the market when we had Y2K. Had a whole bunch of shit going on in the market at that time. Y2K, and then we had the housing market crash. All that kind of shit happened at the same within like a 10-year span. The market didn't really go nowhere. They said if you were a long-term investor at that time and you had long-term investments for like 10 years, your investments pretty much went nowhere for a whole decade. They call it like the lost decade in investing.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like if you're just a long-term holder and you just held it, like you pretty much made no money. That's why people that was retiring, they weren't able to retire in 2008, 2009 because they had lost so much of their retirement money that it was like, I can't do nothing with this. I got to go back to work. So,
yeah, I'd have been mad.
Dog, pissed. And you got nothing to do with you. You just watching the market just tank. And your 401k
Man.
and all that shit you had saving your whole life while you was working tanks out on you by 50%. You had $1 million pension, now you're joining $500,000. Like, what?
Sheesh.
Yeah, so that messed up a lot of people.
You looking sick in the face.
Yeah. And that's why the buy and hold strategy is an okay strategy, but if you're not actively managing your account, like when you have a pivot like that and you see something like that coming in, you either got to sell your positions, get out at a certain, you got to have your trailing stop that you have following up your long positions and say, okay, if this company ever gets below this price, I'm going to sell and maybe reconsider re-entry if it gets back above this price. But to hold it forever and say there's nothing that will make me sell something is ridiculous because the market has its pullbacks. Like you got to be you got to try to be as prepared as possible for a pullback to come, or protect yourself as much as possible when pullbacks come. And that only comes by setting those trailing levels on the way up. So if you're trading QQQ this whole time for years and years, you're looking at QQQ and you've been trading it from, let's say, 2011 when it was $40, $50. When it got up to $100, if it ever pulled back to below $70, that should have been your cue to take your money and look for a re-entry, maybe on a nice recovery. You don't sit through every single pullback and hold all your stuff through every single pullback. You got to have a stop level because now sometimes pullbacks happen. Let's say, all right, 180 right here, pull back to 160. You stopped out. It had a further pullback to 140s, all the way down to 130. You didn't have to sit through all that. Just wait for that recovery bounce and time your re-entry based on certain price levels of consolidation or crucial price points that you're going to learn to set in here. But if you don't have those price levels set and you're not an active manager of your long-term investments, it's not like you got to do that every week. You just got to put it in and have the alert set. Once you have the alert set, they're set, and just pay attention to when they go off. And then readjust them as you see the market take a crazy push. Readjust it, move your level up a little bit more so that, you're still locking in more profit. But that's the only way to do it. All that buy and hold forever If you got capital and you got asset ownership that allows you to do that, then great. But a lot of people don't, and they can't sit on those 30% pullbacks on their entire 401k or their pension, especially if they're close to retirement age. If you're younger, okay, you could sit on it, but if you're older, like your 50s, 60s, you can't afford those kind of pullbacks. You got to protect the bag.
Facts.
All right, Q's, bring your ass back down.
Hey, I might have a play for us, man.
What you got? What you looking at, man?
I'm looking at PDD Holdings.
Pinduoduo?
Yeah.
Oh, they moving today.
Yeah. They moving.
What's the symbol?
PDD. I used to like Pinduoduo too. They had a vicious pullback though.
Yeah, because they look like they green on the daily. So I feel like they should give us 98 to maybe $100 this week.
Okay.
Definitely 100.
So you looking at them for like a daily call, something that you get a contract like within a week or two, a 2-week contract, 3-week contract.
Yeah, like a little 2 weeks out.
All right, let's put it in. Let's put it in, man. All right, so we got Pinduoduo. We're gonna say.
Because mind you, it gapped down on the daily.
The call entry would kind of be exactly where we are right now. 96.28 was the call entry. I would put. Let me see. Let me bring this up. Let's put it on the call out chart for the week for the people. Pinduoduo. All right, let's set these levels real quick. You got an entry level, kind of exactly where we are. We'll say a target. We'll say our target will be 99.20. That could probably be the second target. The first target, we can make the first target 98.30. And then the ultimate hold would be 102.05. With a stop loss on the call. We'll stop out that call if it gets below. If it gets below 95.50, stop out the call. And you're just looking for calls, right? You're not looking for puts, but I always like doing the puts too.
Nah, we could chart some puts.
Yeah, the put entry will be 94.89. And then you're gonna look for first target, take profit.
If it get below 95.50, right?
No, you want to enter puts if it closes below 94.89. That's when you enter your put right there.
Okay, 94.89. Okay.
Yeah, first target on that is $93. And then the second target would be like 91.73. So those are going to be the levels. I'm about to put them in now. So we have these joints set up. So and these are the type of skill sets, man. When I say you learn the skill, you learn the skill. Once you know how to chart and you start learning how to set level, this is going to be a skill set no one can take away from you for your whole life, bro. Like, you're going to be able to pull out a chart, a stock chart, whatever chart, Forex chart, and you're going to be able to spot trends and patterns and base your investments and moves off of those trends and patterns easily because of all this practice, these 10,000 shots we've taken. 96.38, 98.34 will be take profit 1. I said 99.22. And the stop.
Check out Tarjay.
Tarjay. All right, we going. You want them on the list this week? You want to throw them on the list? You feel something about them? What you feeling? Bullish, bearish?
Oh, bullish. Check out the chart.
All right, hold on. Let's say 94, 89, 93. 91.73. The stop out on the put would be 95.52, 95.55. And this is a daily contract. Target. Who can we replace? We'll replace Nike on this list with Target this week. We'll replace Nike. We in the Nike position. We already know the levels. Target on a nice little bounce on the daily. Call entry for Target is if we close above 152.88. Actually, the better call entry for Target is really 153.50. We close above 153.50. You could be pretty confident we're going to have a push from there. That push should last up until 154. Let me zoom out to the weekly real quick, though. Okay, yeah, that's a weekly level, too. Yeah, 154.97 is a strong weekly level on Target, so that could be a target. That'll be target number one on the call. After entering that 153.50, you would stop your loss kind of 152.28. We're already below the stop loss on the call entry. And if you want to enter puts, oh shit, made that the wrong color. If you want to enter puts, hold on. I would let it close below 151.74 first. If you're gonna, oh shit, moving levels. If you want to enter puts, where we at now? 151.70. I mean 151.50. Oh, it's almost put entry time for Target, boy. Let's see what the take profit is on those puts. Do you get a Target put? Your first target on the Target put.
151.50.
151.74 was the, if we close below there on, let's say, at 30-minute or hourly, I would look for a put.
Okay, I'll put it at 151.60.
Okay. And then your two targets on that would be, I'm going to give you three targets. 150.76 would be target one. Hold on, let me put these put targets in because that just stood out to me. But we're going to get those call targets in there too because we could bounce for sure. 154.
Target?
The put target, 150.76. And then 149.37. And we'll stop out of the put if we get above 150, 152.50. No. Let's say, that's tight. Let's say this candlestick, 152.90. Let's say 153 flat. 153 flat is going to be the stop. On the call side, 153.50 is the entry. $154.90 first target. Oh shit, $154.90 first target. Your second target is going to be 155.91, and the ultimate target we'll put up here at 156.91. 155.
So you like puts for it instead?
I mean, just where it's at right now on the technical level, if it closes, if it keeps holding below 174, yeah. I don't like calls on it until it gets to 153.50. If it could show it could close. Yeah, exactly. So if it show it could close above 153.50, we most likely get a nice push up to that 156 level. One fifty
You
six
see it
90.
bounce from there twice. If you look at it on the hourly.
That level, it bounced off to that level twice?
Yeah, on the hourly.
No, okay. Yeah, trust the levels, man. Trust the level. I don't play with the level.
So, like, it could be a nice put entry right now on target because it looked like it's on the MACD. It's going onto the red on the hourly. And it's already in the red in the 30.
Yeah.
So you can get your nice 15.
That's what I was looking at. I said put entries. It closed below 150, 174. Did it close below on the 30 yet? 150, 174. It did close below on the 30. Yeah. I would be okay taking that put. And the stop on the put is 152.35. So it's a short stop. If we close back above 152.35, that's where I would stop out. But it's sitting in some buying blocks right now. That's probably why it's not just taking straight down.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of buying support right here from Friday.
I'm gonna take like a 2-week output.
Microsoft broke back down. The Q's is coming back down. Let's fucking go. Give me my money back. Stop playing with me, Triple Q's. They was trying to play me earlier. I wasn't falling for that fuckery. Q's is still in the 1 bar though. And they're not putting the tube down yet, but I think that's coming soon. We just gotta wait and see. As long as 470, 174 holds below there, we'd be okay. That's the one I got, right? All right. Let me see. So we got Target, Duo. I think we did some good charting today. Let me wrap up the YouTube video, shut it down. Appreciate everybody who came through the YouTube session today. Hope you guys got some good price levels in. And if you didn't, run it back and get your levels down, write your levels down. And stay true, stay faithful to the levels. Don't stray and try to do your own thing and then be upset if you take a loss. I did not tell you to do such a thing. So just stay disciplined. Stay the course, stay tapped in, join the community, Culture Shock community on Discord, Culture Shock Investments on all platforms. Follow us, share the video, and see you guys next charting session. Discipline is key.
Bro.